Hello, my friends. It is Lasty here. Welcome to day 2, a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 292. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Making our way to over the hump of the week. Smooth sailing down towards the weekend. I'm pretty sure I say that every Wednesday, but yeah, hope you're having a decent week. If you enjoy the video today, if you could do me a tiny little favor, which is just to simply smack that thumbs up button. I mean, you can lightly tap it, or you can absolutely smash it, but 2,000 likes is what we're aiming for here. Thank you in advance for all of your amazing support. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe, as we are like, you know, tortoise speed moving towards 550,000 subs. So there's a couple gaps in the team, isn't there? As you can see right there. After yesterday's episode, obviously we finished our weekend league. It went terribly. We'll never talk about it again, but there are a couple of gaps to fill. So I'm going to fill one of them by going onto the transfer market and picking up a nice expensive player. And that is going to be team of the season nkunku. That's right. We're going to start the episode off well. At the time, bought him for 470. About a day later, he was about 350. And a day after that, he seems to be about 400 again. So the TOTS market yo-yoing at the moment because of like shapeshifter prices and whatnot. But I mean, am I going to lose another 100k on a player? Well, I guess you'll sort of find out towards the end of the episode, won't you? But we bring in TOTS and nkunku, and I've got to say, genuinely quite buzzing to use this card because he's been hyped up by a lot of people and is apparently very, very good. I'm going to play him as that secondary CDM, the one that I'm allowing to push forward, get, you know, ball playing, free roam type role, get up there with the attackers, score some goals if you want. But remember, you've got to get back and help defend as well. So that's sort of like the idea, the plan for nkunku. Squad battles rewards then. I mean, yeah, I grabbed them a little bit late and I got gold 3. Essentially what I've been doing with squad battles is simply just playing whatever the weekly objective is for that player. And it's normally about, I think it's like 8 games on professional difficulty. I tend to turn it up a notch to world-class difficulty on just some of the really easy games where it's like 62 rated squad, 50 chem, because I can just about handle that. I could handle legendary as well, I'm telling you, but it's a little bit of stress sometimes because when the bronze players start scoring worldies against you, that gets in my head and I get annoyed with it. But essentially, that by doing that each week, you basically get to gold 3 after 8 games of squad battles, and it does allow you to get a red player, maximum 90 rated. And we do get the 90 this week. We get ourselves a red 90 rated Danish Christensen, who actually doesn't look too bad, to be fair, as a right back. You know, if you're playing him more defensively, whack a shadow on that. You get full pace, really good defender, and he's already got insane physical stats there. And he's 6'2". Could even be a pretty decent centre back, to be honest. But I don't advertise or I don't promote the fact that people should be playing fullbacks at centre backs. Looking at my squad now, when we were playing 3-5-2, I had Danny Da Costa as a centre back, so I'm a hypocrite. But anyhow, I complete another day of the daily login. I haven't missed a day, and I know that it was last night, by the time that it sort of finished. So if you have finished your daily upgrades and you got yourself the eFig TOTS player pack, what else is it? The guaranteed shapeshifter pack. Let me know what you got. I'm curious to see what you guys actually managed to get from your packs in the comment section below. I'm expecting to see some pretty good things from you lot because you never really disappoint. A lot of my viewer base seems to have good pack luck, which I love to see. So this is the team that I've gone with, and I am going to head into FUT Champs playoffs with it. So essentially just try and get the 4 wins as quick as possible. If I can get up to 6 wins so I get the ever so slightly better rewards, good stuff. If not, whatever, like just qualify for the weekend league is basically the play. And I think, yeah, I mean, I'm qualifying here for what will be my final weekend league for a few weeks. Just because I got the holiday coming up next week for 2 or 3 weeks. There's not going to really be much content on the channel, and obviously I'll be away in America, so I won't be playing weekend league for a few weeks. And then when I get back, you know, it's going to be sort of mid-July. Whether or not people are still playing the weekend league will be down to what I'm seeing on social media and you know how difficult it feels in game. So it might be qualifying for one of my final weekend leagues of the entire year. Who knows? Who knows? It's all based on what people are doing at the time. I'm pretty sure in July last year we were still playing the weekend league, even into early August, I think. So yeah, I mean, I shouldn't worry too much. This guy has a red nkunku and a TOTS Bellingham. God damn it. Now, the weekend league playoffs or the Foot Champs playoffs give me this false sense of you're a pretty good FIFA player, Tom. Because I tend to get my like 3 or 4 wins at the start quite quickly, quite easily. Even against a team like that, he played for 20 minutes, you know, and then decided to quit after I got my goal. Like, it makes me feel like I'm an alright FIFA player. And then you get into the actual weekend league and it is genuinely just like insane. It's absolute like levels above anything that I play in any other game mode. I mean, I guess Rivals is also really difficult for me, but I haven't had to play that for a few days because obviously I got my 8 wins last Thursday. So gonna attempt to do that tomorrow as well. Actually, try and get all my Rivals games out of the way so that next Thursday, you know, the Thursday a week and a day away, I maybe have some rewards that I might even be able to make a video for you out from America just on my rewards or something. Maybe we'll be able to do something like that. I'm pick myself up a new little Xbox so that we can take it with us. So we'll see what we can make do. But anywho, 2-1 up against this guy. He then gives me a full celebration and a pause. I don't quite know what was going on there, but I was going to absolutely mimic exactly what he did once I scored another goal, which was do my celebration, hit him with a brief pause, and then if we score again, we'll do the exact same thing again. So yeah, essentially we get a nice 4-1 victory. I think we're now 3-0 in playoffs, and it's genuinely just gone really well. Smooth sailing for us, and with 7 games remaining, I'm quite confident that we're going to be in the weekend league. I can confirm that. Well, I could pretty much at that point confirm that we would be in the weekend league. That's a really nice team. You don't see Mukhtar and Undav in anyone's teams ever, really. So I like the slight creativity from this player right here. And he was good too. Undav, by the way. I might even have a look at potentially picking him up. But I was 1-0 down here. Accidentally got a red card. So instead of just pausing and quitting, because I've got so many games left, I'm happy to let that guy have the victory. I think he deserved it. I decided to just dashboard so I haven't got to deal with the red card, and it makes no difference to my opponent getting the victory. So just speeding up a little bit of time. And then we go literally into the next game. My opponent's got like a squad builder sort of team where he's just gone gold 4-4-2. I thought he was going to do the toxicity thing to me and just knock it out of play, but fair play to him. Little round of applause, should I say, for, what was his gamer tag? Shrek 2 is good. I love it. Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you, Shrek. I agree. Shrek 2 is a good film. And at that point, yeah, I make sure I drop him a message. If anyone ever gives me a win, they get a message saying thank you, because it takes about 20 seconds of your time if you literally just type the word thanks and then a little arms up emoji. And then it makes them feel like it was worth it. So I recommend everybody doing that. I will continue to push that upon you guys every single time I get a free win. I'll tell you that I send a message to my opponents, making sure they felt thanked. So 1-0 down against the next guy. Get it back to 1-1 with a little red timed header from Red João Felix. Dele Alli knocks it through to Benzema. Benzema is quite literally outstanding, the TOTS Benzema, right? At some point, I would quite like to get him. If I was going to get like a nice high-rated player in one of my compensation packs, which of course are a thing now, and you'll see them over the next couple of days just because we're ahead on content. But if I was to get a nice high-rated TOTS, someone like Bellingham or Benzema would really be up there for me. Ones that I just haven't been able to afford at this stage of the game anyway. It would just be nice to use like one of those high-end, top-tier type players. So yeah, we can keep our fingers crossed for that, because you know, TOTS packs for everyone that completed the challenges within the first whatever it was, half an hour when they came out last week. It took quite a while for them to give us the compensation, but at least it's here now. Anywho, João Felix puts me 2-1 up in this next game right here. And he's going to get it back to 2-2 because for some reason we just leave Kimmich alone in the box ready to hit a little volley. And I know Kimmich isn't really known for his shots on this game, but when it's the TOTS version, he's got good shooting. So, of course, he's going to stick that one away. I do get a penalty, though. Pele, roulette, and in the box made Marcel Desailly absolutely freak out and wipe me out. So we're going to step up with Lothar Matthäus and score. I don't often go down that left-hand side. I don't know why I did. I often go top right or in the middle. So, I mean, if you're playing against me and you know who I am and you give a penalty away, you've got quite a good chance of saving it, knowing that information. But, you know, maybe I'll switch it up on you. Either way, we brought on Kevin De Bruyne in the second half, and he instantly scored for me, which was lovely stuff. And then we're going to turn 4-2 into 5-2. Insigne is just going to knock it over the top for Di Maria. On the weak foot, bit of a weird shot, but the goalkeeper was in no man's land, so the ball goes into the back of the net. We get a rage quit, and that, my friends, is going to be 5 wins? I think that's 5 wins. Yeah, so we're up to 22 points. 5 wins and 1 loss so far. No, 5 wins and 2 losses so far, and 3 games remain. Can we get ourselves a free win in this one, maybe? Or just a deserved win, whatever it may be? Well, turns out he was quite a good player. He sprints on through with St. Just and goes 1-0 up after... It was at the start of the second half. The first half was a bit of a stalemate. And then Thomas Müller knocks it into Kimmich, into Roussillon, of all people. And, yeah, I mean, 2-0 up, and I quit because I'm going to quit at 2-0 when I've already got Weekend League qualification. Red Salah, Red Tonali, all sorts of good stuff going on in this next game as well. Is he going to be a difficult opponent? Or is he going to be a legend? Or is he going to be toxic? Which one's it going to be? He ticks the legend box because this fella decided to give me a victory. So thank you. He could have just ended his playoffs. He decided to give me the win. And I appreciate that. So that's 6 wins for me and a little thank you message to him. And we go on into the last game just to pay it forward and make sure that we give the victory away as well. Because that's the thing. I mean, if someone's going to give you a win, you might as well give someone else a win as well. If you've got some to spare, just genuinely at this stage of the year, anything to make everyone's lives a little bit easier, I promote it. I highly promote it. So, rank 4 in playoffs gets me 2 mega packs and a rare gold pack, and of course the qualification into the weekend league. And from my rare gold pack, I can pack an icon. No, we can't. We get ourselves a rare gold. Is Carlos Vela, an icon of the MLS, you may say. But yeah, it's not nothing really to write home about. But you've all seen the title and the thumbnail, right? So I'm going to get a shapeshifter at some point, and it's going to happen right now. Welcome to the club. Oh my days, it's Alphonso Davies, 96 rated, club 90, striker version with a 5-star weak foot. Tradeable! I finally, for the first time in I don't know how long, packed a valuable tradable card. We're going to be back in the money, boys. I'm so happy to say that. So yeah, it was fully worth getting the 6 wins, and two of those were gifted to me anyway. So yeah, that was that felt nice to finally get a good pack for that is tradable, that I can actually make money on. Now, at the time, he was just under 400,000. At the moment, he's about 300,000. And I'm not even sure by the time you're watching this, like just exactly where he'll be based on everyone having their shapeshifter pack and all of that type of stuff. So I thought it was best to sell at the time. And also the same for Nkunku as well. Just wasn't sure what was going to go on with his price. And it was still fairly similar to what I paid for it, a little bit less. And actually, if I hadn't have sold both of them and sold them like literally 12 hours later, I would have been down 100k on Nkunku and about 80k on Davies. So we definitely made the most of it by selling Fonzie. I know he's a first owner. I'd love to have kept him, but who knows? Maybe I'll get him in my shapeshifter pack or something. That'd be amazing. But yeah, in all honesty, Nkunku, gonna list him up just simply because he didn't like blow me away. I didn't think that much to him. In all honesty, you know, if he was amazing and I loved him, then I would just be forced to keep him because he's so good. But that didn't really come across in the gameplay for me. Yeah, just being honest, like, I'm sure he's great. Maybe it's because I played him as a ball-playing CDM and you need to put him further up the pitch to enjoy him a bit more. I'm sure that's probably the case, but I've already got some nice, like, 5-star skillers in my attack that I'm quite happy using, so that's what I'm gonna stick with. So, yeah, anywho, that is the team done. That is the playoffs done. Time to list up this man, and like I said, so he'd gone for 11k before tax, less than what I bought him for, and he was literally 100k less than that a day later. Back up to sort of 400 now. It's creeping back up again, but as you can see, they both sell. We go from being absolutely broke to 827,000 coins. Great stuff. Meaning that someone like even Jude Bellingham is nearly within that price range for us. That sounds quite exciting. Maybe we'll go down the route of someone like that for the weekend league. I'm not too sure. I essentially really want to try and use a player that doesn't have like a volatile price, because I don't want to lose loads of money again. But I think it's just what happens with me, isn't it? I just do lose money on players. So yeah, I mean, also just looking at Morata there, seeing a Piemonte Calcio player. That Chiellini is definitely on my shopping list. Got to go ahead and get him done, I think, haven't we? Such a good price for what is probably one of the best centre-backs on the game. And then my daily login for whatever day this was, I get 1 of 4, 85 plus gold. We get ourselves a little Harry Kane. No green shapeshifter in that. Would have loved to have seen someone pop up. But hey, it's good fodder nonetheless, isn't it? So, all we got to do now is fill out this sort of spot here, you know, whether it's get a new centre-back in there or a new left-back or whatever it may be to fill the squad up. I guess, yeah, we've got 4 attackers in that team, haven't we? So we just kind of need like a midfielder or a defender. So I'm sure I'll figure that out in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, smash a thumbs up on the episode. 2,000 likes is what I'm after. I don't think that's too much to ask. So smash the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Cheers. Come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are down below. Have a lovely one, everyone. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another episode. Peace.